The impact I make as a math coach. That's a tricky thing to answer in some ways. But really it's similar to how I was with my students when I was solely a classroom teacher. I knew my kids had everything that they needed within their brains to learn whatever skills or conquer whatever task we were doing, and I just needed to ask the right questions and be a support for them to help them reach their goals. It is very much the same, even when you're working with adults. The dynamics are different, but I still believe that very thing, that the teachers that I work with in my building have everything they need inside their brains, their minds, their hearts to solve the problems that they face in the classroom day to day and to make themselves better, to be the best versions of themselves that they can be. It's just my job to ask the right questions and support those endeavors. So I think a good word to describe it would, I'm a supporter. I am often a big cheerleader. They don't see the potential that they have in themselves, and I have to remind them of that. I provide materials. I really am just there with them on the day to day in the trenches. And I think also there is a sense of cohesion that I bring, and that's something that I'm very intentional about. So in the day-to-day roles of being a teacher, we kind of get separated. Like 5th grade might not know what 7th grade's doing, might not know what 8th grade's doing. So I bring a certain amount of cohesion when I see something happening in multiple rooms or in one room that needs to be mirrored, or some things that maybe were a little all over the place. We'll come together and decide as a department what is the best practice for our kids, and then we all do those things. And I collect data on it. So really, I guess the two biggest way that I impact kids through impacting teachers is I'm a support, an equal, and I try to bring cohesion to the department and continuity so that all of our kids are getting equitable access to the best possible educations that they can receive.